Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more England. Looks like our ally here has gotten himself involved in the French Civil War for elective monarchy. So he's helping out, he's doing his deal, you know. Kind of surprising really that he's gotten involved in that. Defending against Duke William. Prince Godwin. Good job, son. Proud of you, my boy. So the only issue with having made him independent already is that it'll be difficult to make him into the King of Wales, because let's say we fabricate claims along this coast here and we gain some more territory. It's very difficult to grant territory to a hostile or like a third party. You pretty much have to give it to them all at once. I can't just say, hey, I want to grant you territory. The only third party person you can grant territory to is the Pope. You can always grant landed titles to the Pope. So that's kind of strange to me, that it is that way. Even though he's my son, I can't grant him land. It's not allowed. But that doesn't matter, because when we look at the dynasty map mode, which is S, it's of Godwin. He's a Godwin boy. So how are we doing on factions? 45% now. People are pretty happy with us. We're going to let that vassal levies raised too long tick down. We have another daughter who just came of age. She is betrothed to France as well. Did I really betroth both my daughters to France? Oh, I'm sorry. What am I? Wait a minute. Oh, interesting. So my daughter was born on January 2nd and my heir-to-be, my wife-to-be, was born on January 1st. So they just kind of happened to come of age at the same time. Yes, let's get married. And then let's find a wife, or sorry, a husband for my daughter. We could marry her off to the Basilius. Sounds fine. We would both gain some prestige for that, so that sounds pretty good. Part of the fun of playing with this dynastic dominance thing is that the more kings that we have that die as kings, the more points our family gets as prestige. And this prestige of the dynasty is measured by the number and rank of titles ever held by its members, living and dead. A fraction of this is given to each new member of the dynasty at birth. So if we have enough kings all over the place, then our dynasty just becomes very prestigious, and they're born with tons of prestige at the very beginning, which makes them very good at leading stable realms. So having more prestige at this point doesn't affect that. Your children also do gain a percentage of your personal prestige when they're born, but yeah, it's not really that big of a deal, really. We'll take the prestige, though, as I say all that. So we've just fulfilled our ambition to get married. I think we do want to maybe improve intrigue or diplomacy. Let's work on diplomacy a bit. Nice. And the Pope likes us for 2 more years, plus 30. All of our council's working, yes. We have a granddaughter. This woman was the Russian woman. So hopefully my wife likes to make babies. It would be nice. Looks like the elective civil war is gonna fail. Kaiser Heinrich has set up Pope Thea. Oh, we have an anti-pope. Interesting. That's unusual. So we have he's made his own pope. There was one huge battle, and we missed it. Okay. Generally, you don't have to go all the way down to 100% on these. And I think in preparation of taking this county instead of this one, we'll go ahead and transfer Wiltshire. We'll grant you Wiltshire now. That'll take him to 100. He's still going to want Oxford, but we can kind of afford to not give him Oxford for a while. That was my spy master. I guess, yeah, we'll make my son spy master. I feel pretty safe with him being spy master. He loves us. We could always nominate a different brother. Different son. No, I think that my son's a pretty good pick. Oh, and even though he is outside of our kingdom, we're still allowed to vote for him, so that's good. Then we'll just grant it out. You know, we'll just always make sure that we're not personally in control of anything outside of England. Unless, like, let's say we're conquering Ireland. We might go on a 50-year conquest of Ireland, conquer all of Ireland, and then grant it to a family member. But, yes, sir. Become allies. So we have quite a few allies now, 21 in fact. That's a lot. Alright, so we're at 100% with this guy. We've got Northampton now. So we've just usurped that title. We're going to go ahead and stand down our troops. And now we could choose to revoke the County of Westmoreland, which is the... Wait a minute. Why would we do that? That seems rather strange. Do we have a claim to it somehow? It's part of Lancaster. It's, I guess because it's controlled by somebody other than who it's supposed to be, we're allowed to plot to revoke it. The one that I'd really prefer to do, though, is to gain control of the County of Essex. Ah, that's the problem. She's not my vassal. However, my brother is heir, so if she were to die, then it would go to my brother, who we could then plot to revoke it from. But this should be my territory, frankly. Let's see if we can get some support. We can bribe the bishops. In fact, even though it doesn't say that he would be bribable, he is almost definitely bribable. 20 bucks. Maybe not. He does want to get married. I'm willing to risk 20 bucks to see if he'd join us. Not quite. You can't always rely on it. It's not always accurate. Okay. French Civil War has ended, white peace. Now we can finally go on some feasts and pilgrimages and stuff. Pilgrimage seems pretty good. Let's do that. Let's just go to the holy site in the west. We'll go to St. James in Santiago. That's right down here. So we're going on a little trip. My journey begins. We have a regent. We're 50 years old now. We just got our manly old man beard. We could possibly become, well, actually guaranteed to become charitable here, which is extra diplomacy, which will satisfy our ambition to improve diplomacy. But it also prevents us from gaining any permanent diplomacy via event. It's a good trait. I think we take it. And then other than that, why don't we take the ambition to improve our intrigue so that we don't die, get murdered. Alright, so you have finally arrived at Santiago, the oldest major pilgrimage site in the west. It is an inland town close to the Atlantic Ocean, with origins going back to at least the Roman Empire. The fabled Way of St. James is a long road to travel, and you have passed through many towns and villages on your way here. The legend holds that as St. James' remains were brought here by ship from Jerusalem, they were lost at sea due to a storm, but soon after they were miraculously washed ashore covered in scallops. Because of this, scallop shells have become a popular souvenir. Your mind dwells on the legends of this holy place as you make your way through the crowds toward the town center. The bustling mass of pilgrims is impressive, as are the many languages, colors, and ways of dress present. People come here from west, east, north, and south. You are standing at a place where the roads meet. Take the opportunity to try to become gregarious. Even more diplomacy. Yay, we got it. All of a sudden, we're becoming quite a diplomat. So the, you know, like the diplomacy score that you get, personal diplomacy, see how it says personal diplomacy 24? It's double whatever your actual diplomacy is. Although if it gets really low, then it kind of, the formula changes. Our state diplomacy is actually only 12 because apparently our regent is what? Oh, it's just a little bit messy right now. It'll change in a moment. 27. So our state diplomacy is counselors plus us plus half of our spouse's score. And anybody that's not on our council or in our direct court is going to have the state diplomacy. So these guys all get personal diplomacy, double my actual diplomacy score. All of my vassals are going to get the state diplomacy of plus 13. So since we're so diplomatic, a great way to improve relations with anyone is to just put them on our council, and they'll just like being around us. So I don't think we have any faction problems. Nope, we don't. I think we're in a very stable position right now. This guy could still stand to like us a little bit more. He's a little bit upset with me for having raised his levies. Short reign penalty's gone down. I still feel like he owns too much land. Why don't we... Oh, hey. So the Spy Master's decided he does want to join us. 247%. Excellent. Good job, Mr. Spy Master. He basically had the plans already laid. He knew exactly how to get rid of that. Success! Alright, good. So now Essex just got inherited by my brother, and since he's my direct vassal, we should be allowed to plot to revoke the County of Essex. Now he's going to be a little bit upset with me if I do that, but I have a feeling we'll get plenty of support for it. And it's just our de jure duchy. We should have it. You know, East Anglia is only 2 counties. Hey, and we're no longer craven. That's a fantastic change. In fact, that really makes a big difference on opinion. Like the Duke of Kent. Why are you so upset with me? What did I ever do to you, huh? Brother? I gave you a transfer to vassal to you. That was all nice. Let's go hunting. Let's improve relations with our brother. I guess we'll try falconry. I am now a falconer. Look at that. Look at all that diplomacy. Awesome. We could hold a feast. Sounds good. We did. I missed the opportunity to go on a hunt. We're already diligent though, so I don't think we really need to go on a hunt. We'll spend all kinds of money on entertainment because that's just what we do to make people like us. And we'll go ahead and spend lavishly, why not? I invite all my friends and family. Let's send out our Marshal, probably. My brother. Sure. There's a 5% chance he gets wounded. He's already maimed. He did not get wounded. Everyone came, so that's a great sign. Although we have a little pissy fit with that bishop. They've re-entered without... Okay, so I hate how this one pops up before this one, but it should be this. I hear Baron, somebody wants to duel. They come back, no one got injured because they refused to duel. And apparently I've become friends with my court chaplain. He's an attractive man. And I'm pleased with the things that my mayor had to say. The last of the guests have returned home. We gain even more diplomacy. And my other bishop. I'm going to be friends with him as well. My opinion of him just went up. Actually, we don't really have quite enough support to do this. We could bribe this guy. They all seem to like my brother. So it might take a while before we're actually able to do this plot. So let's cancel it for now. My brother will die eventually. Let's see if we can try to revoke the County of Westmoreland. This is the guy whose claim we pressed, but he shouldn't actually have Westmoreland. It's part of Lancaster, So if we revoke it and then grant it to this guy... Oh, Chancellor already loves us because of our personal diplomacy. So look at that. Plus 42. So that, yeah, the formula, it's not just 2 times. It's just some crazy-ass formula. It's hard to figure out. I don't know. Let's see if we can get support for that plot. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I think we can stand to lose the opinion from this guy. And I think we can also easily stand to fight him. So let's pre-raise the levy. Send the troops up to his capital. Right in the center of his territory. In preparation of him rejecting our nice offer. And let's go ahead and issue the decision, the ultimatum. Then war it is. It's rather foolish of you, sir. And we're just preventing him from actually raising his levy in any kind of meaningful way. And now that we've squashed most of his army, we're going to get off of York. And we'll allow him to bring out these other 1,000 men. Go ahead. Yeah, you know you want to. Take a river crossing penalty. Nope, we're not going to lower taxes. And now we're already at 91% war score. So he'll probably just surrender to us. And if not, I think we just put all of our troops on this capital. We'll just assault it. You want me to join a Castilian holy war for Badajoz. Okay. My wife is pregnant. Yay. My willy does work. %. Thank you. We accept. And because he rebelled against us, we have righteous imprisonment against him, so we could now just throw him in prison on top of that. Looks like we captured his wife in that assault. Ransom her back to him. Do we want to imprison him? Yeah. I guess we did lose quite a bit of opinion from him. Minus 75. And him being ambitious. He is a title claimant, so he's going to want control of that county. Most of that penalty will go away then if we just give it away. Desires the county of Westmoreland? Here you go. That's why I revoked it. It's all yours, buddy. So now he's happy, and he's happy, because his ambitious penalty's gone. He's still pissed off that I usurped his title, but I didn't do anything with it. It's not mine. And maybe, now that we've got the support of this guy, we can actually get enough support to revoke territory from my brother. If we really needed the money, we could imprison this guy. I wonder. If we threw him in prison, and then ransomed him. Nah. My son wants to duel. No, my son, we don't do that. That's foolish. We're diplomatic people. Looks like we have less support than before. They dislike my brother too much. So we could become a kinslayer and kill him. But he's maimed. He'll die on his own. Let's just murder his wife and make sure he doesn't have any children. That sounds so terrible, but that's what we're gonna do. Don't get me wrong. He is of our dynasty, so we kind of like him. But until we get everything straightened out exactly how I want in our primary territory, I want our dynasty to spread to other kingdoms, not necessarily our own kingdom. Perfectly content with having strangers control all the duchies. As many independent dukes as possible. Try to improve our stewardship next. My wife is also quite happy with me. She's a bit depressed. She's pregnant and depressed. I guess she's got pre-postpartum, possibly. My nephew wants territory. You're not ready. Hey now, stop raiding my territory. And we have a son who is sickly. His mother is ill and depressed, so she's not likely to live much longer. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, everyone. Thank you for watching. See you soon.